Good evening. My name is Ben. I am now 1 year on testosterone. So I have been in process of transitioning female to male. For those of you who do not know why I would be on testosterone, other than the fact that I obviously look 16, and I am here to post my update for my maniversary. Oh yes, oh yes indeed. So it has been a crazy year. It's been an amazing year. So much has happened that I can't even really begin to get into a lot of it. I like that it simultaneously feels like it has been both. Well, it both feels like it's been much longer than a year. Like I've been doing this my whole life, and at the same time, I'm like, I feel like I just started this last week. I still feel like such a baby at what I'm doing, and apparently, I've hit this really cool milestone. So I just kind of wanted to share a little bit of that experience because I think a lot of people want to hear about the physical changes and that sort of thing. And I mean, obviously there are physical changes. I didn't always have this sexy Mufasa voice. Rawr. Wow, what was that? That was like an emo kid rawr. Who does that? Oh my god. um, so besides that, and besides the obvious beard I am growing right this second, it's coming in. I'm very blonde, and let's be honest, like every teenage boy, I always think I have a lot more facial hair than I really do. Like it exists. I shaved like a week ago. It's not. It's like I'm pokey right now. I kind of feel like Velcro. That's what it is. I have Velcro face. So, which is awesome, unless you're my wife, who is like, by the way, over like if I keep looking away from the camera, it's because I'm looking at her like sitting over there trying not to crack up at me talking about like my Velcro face because she knows exactly what I'm talking about. She you would agree. Yeah, yeah, she agrees. Um, there's been a lot of other cool changes too. Like I mean, as far as like muscle redistribution, well, muscle gains, and it's more the fat redistribution. The fact that my face changed shape, which I always think is really weird, but it definitely looks like a much more masculine face now. Um, I think overall, though, the two coolest things that I that changed about me was number one, just my confidence in myself, and I think that it's nice being able to see me as me for the most part. I finally gotten to this point in my transition where I can look in the mirror and I see a guy, 16-year-old guy, but a guy all the time, pretty much consistently, and that's really cool because it feels like I get to meet myself again and see who I really am and what can kind of come of that. So it's really exciting, and I love that the confidence that I've gained just from feeling like myself and looking like myself. And I don't know, there's nothing in the world I would trade for it. So, and then, to continue on the cheesy note of everything that's going on right now, I think my second favorite part of it, first favorite, I don't know, it really depends on my day, whether or not it's my first or my second favorite, but it's my smile. And it's so funny to me. I'm like, I love my voice. I always talk up like my voice and stuff, or like, I love the fact that I have the ability to just like look like a man all the time. And people say like manly things to me, and I'm like, secret in the world. But it's really my smile. Because it looks like I'm finally smiling. So that's all. I think a lot of cool things too have come from my transition, other than a lot of the physical stuff. One of my favorite things is because I transitioned, I got to help do a lot of talks, being both a nurse and a trans man, throughout our community to help promote awareness for the LGBT community, and especially doing talks on how to be better healthcare providers for transgender patients. I think that's really good for our community because you never know the exact number of how many people are transgender and kind of where the disparities are, and I think it's just good education overall. So I'm just glad to see progress with it, and I think that's cool, and I'm glad that I got to contribute something like that. Um, so that's that. I don't really know what else to say too much, other than 1 year down, and here's to many more. And hopefully, for some reason, second puberty doesn't continue to make me like uglier than this, because I got a pretty good mug for like a 16-year-old. Like, let's be honest. I keep saying 16-year-old. I'm not really 16, for the record. Like, I can drink legally. This is a thing, but it's fine. I'm gonna just stop now. 1 year on tea. Go bed.